Hello, thank you for tuning in today. So, I wanted to share something with you today regarding sobriety, recovery. January 21st, 2021, I celebrated 24 years clean and sober. And so it was really cool. I was recognized by coworkers, which is something new because not that many people really get into the whole recovery thing. I've had people that are social users. They drink wine, they smoke a couple of joints, drink a few beers after work, and they're okay. They never lost control, which it wasn't the fact for me. And so different places that I've worked, people are like, "Oh, that's all good, that's cool." But this time I like had my coworkers check it out. They made me this. Months. Like it's really, really thoughtful, really, really creative, and it really went with my fertile imagination as far as doing something for me. And then they also did this, and it's like 24. Yeah, pretty trippy stuff, huh? And then they gave me a Yeti cup, and I don't know. It was just a wonderful experience, and not to say that it went unrecognized. I was very grateful to them and explained that to them that I was very grateful to them and shared with them. And here next is a video I shot over the weekend and wanted to share it with you, and I'll catch you on the other side. All right, thanks. So today's January 21st, 2021. And and I'm celebrating 24 years clean and sober today. I am here up north in Woodland, California, in this beautiful valley, just 20 miles down the road from the state capitol, and it's just as you can see, beautiful. And for those of you who don't understand about being clean and sober and celebrating it, it's what they say about life, that what is life? Life is learning and coping. And you do that over and over every day. And so I've learned to live life without substances because I was powerless over them. And I've learned how to cope with life on life's terms. It doesn't always go my way, and God never ends on a negative. And if you've seen any more of my other YouTube videos on this channel, you know that again, it's a redemption story. And the best way I can explain why I got clean and sober is because I had run out of choices. And I believe that when you run out of choices, you have to take a risk. And I know it sounds kind of morbid, a little twisted, like how is quitting drugs and alcohol that you have no power over a risk? But I was afraid of being clean and sober. I didn't know what it would look like. I didn't know what it would be. I didn't know what it was like, because I had been using substances since the age of 10. And here I was 30 years old when I got clean and sober. So anyway, I'm going to put together this with some other clips of some stuff I seen and share it with you. All right, peace out. So that was the video, and I also shared some footage of some of the places that I visited, the road trip, and the background, and it was just pretty cool. You know, June 2021 will be 25 years that I came home, and 30 years since I've had handcuffs on me. So 30 years that I've just been a better me. Everybody out there who thinks that I've been your counselor and that I've helped you, believe it or not, you've helped me. You've helped me. And everybody who has been a mentor, who has been an active listener, I want to thank you also. As many of you may not know, or may know, my mother's birthday is January 19th. And 24 years ago, I was living at her house, and I just had this mountain of child support I owed, and tattoos everywhere, and I had a job, and I was using, and I promised her. I don't know, it was just kind of something that I did all the time. And it was her birthday, and that was what I could give her was a promise. And I just promised her, Mom, this is the last time you see me this way. And I didn't know, because I'd said it so many times before, I didn't know that it was going to be like this, like it turned out. But January 19th, 24 years ago, I promised her, and she just looked at me and she just said in Spanish, Yo sé, mijo. I know, son. You know that you'll quit. I know. And, January 21st, 24 years ago, I kept that promise. And I've been keeping that promise to her ever since. I just spoke to her on the 19th, which is, just a couple of days ago, and on her birthday, and said happy birthday to her. And, we talked about her birthday and her age, and she just thanked me because she said that she really believes that if I wouldn't have gotten clean and sober, it would have been the death of her so much sooner. So, if you can use, if you can drink a couple of beers, take a couple of hits, drink a few glasses of wine and be okay, my hat is off to you. But I couldn't do that. And to hear my mother tell me just a couple of days ago that she's lived longer, because I did keep my word to her 24 years ago, and she didn't have to worry about me anymore and just be so stressed out, sleepless, and all that stuff that happens, when you're a parent, because there's 8 of us siblings and I was the only one. I was the only one. Um, I was the one that was responsible for a lot of her health conditions that come from are the cortisol of stress and worry and anxiety. But I kept my word to her, and it's been 24 years. And I used to think I was this bad, dangerous, tough person because I had all this sad in me. But today, I don't see myself as a big, tough person because I have all this joy in me. That my mother is still alive, that I've spent more time alive, clean and sober, than I spent time alive using. The scales have tipped, and now I have more years clean and sober than I did using. And it's pretty cool. I mean, if I was any happier, I'd be twins. But thank you. Thank you to everybody that has actively listened to me since 99 and allowed me to share my story with them. And a lot of you are in your 30s now and we're still in touch. And to a lot of you who I haven't met, we're friends. We just haven't met yet. I look forward to meeting you, and subscribe, and there's more videos to come. So thanks a lot.